all of a sudden it just bubbled up and I started crying, It was like,
Yeah.
I think, because it encompassed that part of going back to Happy Days, and it encompassed so much. And she was so wonderful. She was such a wonderful lady, and a terrific actress, of course.
What really happened to Don Most? Star in Happy Days. Don Most was born on August 8, 1953, in Brooklyn, New York, U.S. He lived in Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York, and graduated from Erasmus Hall High School in 1970. He attended Lehigh University for 3 years from 1970 to 1973, but did not graduate. Originally intending to study engineering, he changed his major to business after his first semester. He made plans during his junior year to spend the summer of 1973 in search of acting jobs in Hollywood before completing his studies at Lehigh. Instead, he landed the Ralph Malphay role on his third audition and moved to California to pursue acting full-time. Most married actress Morgan Hart in 1982. They have 2 daughters and live near Los Angeles, California. Most played jokester Ralph on Happy Days, appearing up until the 8th season and then in the final season in a guest role. Most have appeared in other film and television work. Film credits include Leo and Laurie, EDTV, Planting Melvin, and The Great Buck Howard. He also made the regular round of guest appearances on TV shows like Emergency, Chips, Baywatch, The Love Boat, Sliders, Star Trek, Voyager, Diagnosis, Murder, and Glee. He also made an appearance on Charles in Charge, alongside his former Happy Days co-star, Scott Baio. He plays a man who has just won the lottery and, as part of the cameo joke, he runs up to Baio and waving the winning ticket shouts, "It looks like Happy Days are here again." He is sometimes credited as Donnie Most. United Artists released Most's only pop album, Donnie Most, in the fall of 1976. It did not chart a single from the album, All Roads. B.W. Better to Forget Her spent 3 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 in December 1976, peaking at 97. A second single, One of These Days, was released as a promo to record stations only. Most released 2 other pop singles, Here's Some Love, B.W. I Am Gonna Love Loving You, on the Venture label in 1978, and I Only Want What's Mine, from the soundtrack of the film Leo and Laurie on Casablanca Records in 1980, neither record charted. Most performed as a voice actor on several Saturday morning cartoon series. Among these roles were Ralph Malphy on The Fonz and the Happy Days Gang, Eric the Cavalier in Dungeons & Dragons and Styles on Teen Wolf. Most had a cameo as himself in the 5th season Family Guy episode, It Takes a Village Idiot and I Married One in 2007. By 2016, Most had switched to swing music and released a Christmas CD, Swinging Down the Chimney Tonight on Summit Records. As of 2017, he was touring the U.S. in a show called Donnie Most Sings and Swings, performing a set of 1950s songs with a 7-piece backing band. On April 19, 2011, Most and 4 of his Happy Days co-stars, Aaron Moran, Marion Ross, Anson Williams, and the estate of Tom Bosley, who died in 2010, filed a $10 million breach of contract lawsuit against CBS, which owns the show, claiming they had not been paid for merchandising revenues owed under their contracts. The cast members claimed they had not received revenues from show-related items, including comic books, t-shirts, scrapbooks, trading cards, games, lunchboxes, dolls, toy cars, magnets, greeting cards, and DVDs, where their images appear on the box covers. Under their contracts, they were supposed to be paid 5% from the net proceeds of merchandising if their sole image were used, and half that amount if they were in a group. CBS said it owed the actors $8,500 and $9,000 each, most of it from slot machine revenues, but the group said they were owed millions. The lawsuit was initiated after Ross was informed by a friend playing slots at a casino of a Happy Days machine on which players win the jackpot when 5 Marion Rosses are rolled. In October 2011, a judge rejected the group's fraud claim, which meant they could not receive millions of dollars in potential damages. On June 5, 2012, A judge denied a motion filed by CBS to have the case was thrown out, which meant it would go to trial on July 17th if the matter was not settled by then. In July 2012, the actors settled their lawsuit with CBS. Each received a payment of $65,000 and a promise by CBS to continue honoring the terms of their contracts. That's what Don Most did. Thank you for what you have brought to the home cinema.